Ask yourself this question. What's the worst thing on this planet?
There is only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. A child.
False.
I know most of you probably thought I was talking about Harry Potter, but you're wrong. It's sharks. Millions of years of evolution have created one of nature's ultimate killing machines. Hollywood only made the fear worse. Movies turned sharks into pure terror, and this scene right here pretty much ruined diving in the ocean for me. Don't believe me? Let's look at some videos that prove sharks are the worst. This guy comes inches from having his head taken off by a monster great white. It emerges from the abyss at the perfect moment, and he never even sees it coming. This shows you're never truly safe underwater, and this guy might be one of the luckiest dudes alive. This video shows another diver enjoying the worst activity known to man when a shark comes out of nowhere, reminding us that once we enter the ocean, we're part of the food chain. This is terrifying. Just watch the shark's body language. It almost looks like it's deciding whether this guy is worth a bite. This shark had every opportunity to eat this guy, and somehow decided to pass. Then our guy rapidly swims to the surface, completely ignoring the scientific fact that you're obviously supposed to punch the shark in the nose. Rookie mistake. This next video, the guy narrates it in an awesome Australian accent, so let's go ahead and let him take over.
A test, like she was sizing me up. Thankfully she veers off though and seems to settle down. I'm isolated along the cliff face and there's nowhere for me to go. If I swim away, I know she'll pick up on my fear and I won't be able to guard and protect my legs, so I decide my best option is to hold my ground and try and appear like I'm a threat. After a few close passes, she seems to lose interest in sizing me up and shifts her attention to the salmon instead. I briefly consider removing the salmon from the fish bag, but she's given me no room and I know the fish is tangled and requires both of my hands to get it out. But I quickly decide that hand feeding a great white, a dead smelly fish, with my bare hands, while I'm unarmed, isn't a risk I'm willing to take. I swim toward her, spear gun extended. I'm doing my best to look like a threat, hoping it's enough to make her think twice before deciding I'm worth the risk. She shows no sign of being fazed by me at all, circling wide before turning in the direction of me and the fish in the bag. I decide to duck dive and meet her on her level, swimming head on in a strong attempt to warn her off. It's at that point that she veers broadside and for the first time I see the full scale of her size. I'm completely lost for words with how beautiful this shark is. I try to stop my hands from trembling to mask the fear as I push my spear gun out towards her. I match her movements, constantly turning and staying face to face. I can't risk letting her slip to the side of my body where I'd have no barrier between us. She makes several passes before brushing a pectoral fin along the bag with the salmon. I can sense that she's getting impatient because she can't get to the fish. I hear a loud alarm going off and I lift my head out of the water. I'm praying that someone sees me and called for help, but at the same time, I know there's nothing anyone can do. I drop my head back underwater, and that's when I see her coming straight towards me. I wasn't sure if she was testing me again or preparing to have a strike, but I wasn't waiting to find out and I had to act. I drive the spear into her nose, but it's like hitting a wall of muscle. The force completely flexes the spear and it almost derails from my gun. The scariest part is that she's barely concerned, and that's when reality sets in. This spear gun isn't stopping her. She's edging in closer and becoming more impatient. I don't want to wait to see what she decides to do next, so I start.
Oh my god, I almost died! No! I almost died! That was so scary, thank you.
It's okay, it's alright.
In this video, some guys decide snorkeling at the surface of the deep blue ocean is somehow a good idea, until an absolute behemoth of a great white shows up. Judging by its body language, it doesn't seem interested in eating him. It's probably full from the last group of divers it ate. This shark is literally the same size as their boat, and instead of taking that as nature's extremely obvious warning to get the hell out of the water, these guys decide to swim towards it and mess with it. Brilliant. I will admit, though, this is an absolutely beautiful great white. I mean, look at the size of that caudal fin, also known as the tail fin. That thing is enormous. At some point, you have to admire the shark and seriously question the decision-making of everyone else in the video. Meanwhile, the shark is just casually cruising around like it owns the place, which, to be fair, it absolutely does. These guys aren't swimming with the great white, they're trespassing in its backyard. In this next video, this guy jumps into the water to retrieve a fishing pole his buddy dropped. Seems innocent enough, until the ocean decides that fishing pole might not be worth getting back.
Seriously?
Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm afraid! Alright? You wanna hear me say it? You wanna break me down? Alright, I'm afraid! For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
These guys, and I'm starting to notice a theme with these videos, catch a giant marlin and apparently say, you know what would make this better? Somebody jump in the ocean and film it. Now, a giant injured fish thrashing around is basically ringing the ocean's dinner bell, but in he goes anyways. And while he's filming, the marlin is less than 10 feet away. A massive mako comes flying in and absolutely hammers the fish right next to the boat. And here's where the plan really falls apart. The shark is now between him and the boat, so his emergency exit is temporarily occupied by a giant mako eating lunch. That shark could have easily investigated the wrong object first, and at this point, I'm convinced the sharks aren't the dangerous part of these videos. It's the decision making. And then there's this absolute monster. Look at this thing. This great white launches completely out of the water like something out of a horror movie. This thing looks like it's the size of a frickin' bus. Just imagine the power it takes to get that much shark completely airborne. And remember, that's exactly what great whites do when they ambush prey from below. If seeing this doesn't make you question getting into the ocean, I don't know what will. Look at that thing. Absolutely incredible. Imagine that thing clobbering your kayak from the bottom. After watching these videos, this is officially as far out in the ocean as I'm going, unless I'm in a boat. The sharks can have the rest of it. I know my place in the food chain. Now, if somebody offers me $10 million to go diving, this is me. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to Outside with Andrew for more outdoor adventures and mysteries.